Right now, both the Gonzaga men and women's teams are enjoying the sweet, sweet taste of victory. We have team coverage on the Zags' run for the title tonight, stretching from Las Vegas in the WCC tournament all the way home to Spokane. Let's start, though, with Femi Abebefe, who's in the Fastener Sports studio. Femi?
Yeah, thanks, Claire. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have been a fixture in the WCC tournament championship game for the last 19 years. The only thing standing between their way and a 20th straight trip to the title game, the Santa Clara Broncos. Bulldogs and the pesky Santa Clara Broncos today from the Orleans Arena in Vegas. First half, Broncos keeping it close. Jared Brownridge takes it right to the hoop and lays it up and in. We're tied at 20. The Zags would respond, however. Nigel Williams-Goss knocks down the fadeaway jumper on the baseline. That caps an 8-0 run that made it a 32-24 game in favor of the Bulldogs. Final minute of the first half, Shemek Karnowski, big fella, going to work in the paint. Hoop and the harm. Gonzaga up 8 at the break. Trying to extend that lead in the second half. Jonathan Williams gets it to go for 2 of his 11 on the night. 10-point lead for Gonzaga. Broncos, though, not going away. Under 2 to play. Brownridge puts up the layup in transition. Williams comes in with a JaVale McGee-esque goaltend. Brownridge had 32, Santa Clara within 5, but Williams-Goss, he's the savior out here, y'all. Puts up the 3 from the wing and drills it. That was the dagger in this one as the Zags hold on to win a tight one, 77-68. The final as the Bulldogs punch their ticket to the championship game. And for more on the Zags, let's go back out to the Orleans Arena where we find our own Lindsay Joy. Lindsay, get a little nerve-wracking out there.
It was a little nerve-wracking, which is certainly something that I don't think Zag fans are used to this year, maybe the last few games, but it was a different Gonzaga team than we're used to seeing. They shot the ball pretty well on the night, but they only made 3-pointers, and their defense definitely struggled at times against the Broncos, and specifically Jared Brownridge. So those are the negatives, but the positives are they were in a close game until the very end of this one, and of course they were able to pull out the win.
I mean, obviously, we believe we should have won that game by more if we would have executed our game plan better. But it's just, maturity. It's learning those situations before we go into the big tournament in March. And especially tomorrow, we might be in those situations in the championship game. So the more we can do that, obviously it's not the goal, but the more we can get through those situations, it helps us.
I think it helps. It helped us find out who we are a little bit more. Obviously, some of our games, we really took it to teams by 50 and 60, but these games help. I mean, all wins help.
So Gonzaga moves on to play St. Mary's in the WCC championship game. The Gales beating BYU 81-50 tonight. So an impressive win there. And this is Gonzaga's 20th straight tournament final. Now, if you're keeping track at home, that is older than 2 of the players who played in this game, Zach Collins and Killian Tilly. So an impressive streak for the Zags. Femi?